Welcome to my new humble dwelling. It's a share house located in Newcastle. Currently 4 people live here. Newcastle sits about 2 hours north of Sydney and is the second most populous area in New South Wales. In 1770, Captain Cook had a look at the Newcastle land area. After a few attempts at convict settlements, in 1815, under the command of Captain James Wallace, the building boom had begun. The streets were laid and Newcastle was slowly turning from a convict settlement into a full-blown town with coal export, a church and a school. I really like Newcastle. It feels young and youthy. The nightlife is strong, with a number of pumping streets from King Street and Hunter Street to Derby and Beaumont. The cafes and restaurants are aplenty and the city has a laid-back, accessible feel to it. I couldn't forget the beaches too, with Merriweather Beach, Bar Beach, Newcastle Beach and Nobby's Beach all offering cool clear water and stunning views. This all sounds pretty great, right? Nightlife, cafes, beaches, etc. That's what I thought, and so that's why I decided to move here. This idea began when I returned home from New Zealand. I wanted to move seeing as Sydney wasn't quite doing it for me. With the cost of living and difficult transport options, I needed to find somewhere more my speed. I've done a fair bit of work in Newcastle and I've always enjoyed visiting, so I began searching for places on Flatmates, and after viewing around 10 places, I stumbled upon this one in Merriweather. Let's say it has character. It's an old house, but a nice house. I'm 800 metres from the beach, a short walk to the IGA and a cafe. It's nice. A big change from other lifestyles I've tried. I'm not sure if I'm a beach bum quite yet, but I'm trying.
Can you go through the stuff on the shelf behind you?
This kind of reminds me of like a college film. You're taking me to college. Look at this. This is a college trip. Welcome to Newcastle. This is the westmost part of Newcastle. We're about to drive into the CBD and find my new house.
I was unsure about what my next step was. I took a couple of months to examine my options, and after coming to no conclusion, I felt a weight over me. It's hard not knowing what's next. Doing nothing is the worst possible answer. You become stagnant and begin a negative feedback loop that leads you deeper into depression. So I decided that moving out was the best call for me. A necessary step in my growth as a person, allowing me to be more confident and more self-sufficient. I'm glad I followed through, even though at times it didn't feel like it made any financial or social sense. So here's to learning Newcastle. I want to meet new people and I want to form new social networks. I want to learn more about myself and what my new pursuits will be. And most importantly, I want to learn how to better live a more fulfilling life.
I guess my first mission is turning this into something.